Let us see the second colligative property, that is elevation of boiling point of the solvent in the solution. To understand this colligative property, let us first see what is boiling point. Boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid equals the atmospheric pressure. Now then the liquid starts boiling. It's very important to note that boiling point of any liquid is its characteristic property to determine the purity. If a given liquid is pure, then it will boil at a given fixed temperature, and therefore boiling point is the way to detect the purity of any liquid. If there is hydrogen bonding between the liquid, then what happens is the boiling point of that liquid is higher or it increases. So boiling point directly depends upon the strength of hydrogen bonding. If the hydrogen bonding exists between the liquid, then the liquid is a high boiling liquid, or its boiling point will be high. Any liquid which has a low boiling point, we call them as volatile, and if it is having a high boiling point, we call it as a non-volatile liquids. Now, very important to see what is the meaning of elevation in boiling point. For that, I have taken a liquid, say for example water. I have taken 100 ml in a beaker. When I start heating this, the water which is pure, it boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Now to this water, I add a solute to make a solution. Say for example, I have added NaCl. Now the question is whether the liquid now will boil at 100 degrees Celsius. So the answer here is no, because it will boil at a higher temperature, higher than 100 degrees Celsius. Now what has happened to the boiling point of water here, that the boiling point of water in the solution has increased. It's very important to mark that the boiling point of the solvent is increasing and not of the solution. So water which was initially boiling at 100 degree will boil at a higher temperature, that is more than 100. It can be 101, 102 depending upon the concentration of the solute. And this is the reason why seawater, if you consider, boils at a higher temperature as compared to the pure water what we have in our house. If I make it mineral free or iron free or any salt free, then the water will boil at 100 degree, and comparatively seawater will boil at a higher temperature. So this is what is the second colligative property, that is elevation in boiling point of the solvent. Now for this, let us see a graph for this. Now to remember the graph, there is a hint for this. If I ask you to draw scenery, what we used to draw when we were in schools was something like this. The hills, we used to draw the sun, some river which is flowing from here, and this type of diagrams we used to show. Now this is only the graph what it looks like. This is from where I will get the help. So this is the graph what I have for this elevation in boiling point. It is easy to remember, students. So this is what I have. What I will mark here is temperature, and this is vapor pressure. Say for example, I mark this as 1 atmospheric pressure. Here I have taken the pure solvent. Now the pure solvent, I will take this here. Now what is actually boiling point? The temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid equals to the atmospheric pressure. So let us say that at this temperature, it equals to the vapor pressure. Let me mark one line here, that this is 1 atm. Now if I see this is the temperature where the liquid will start boiling. Which is this liquid, student? This is your pure solvent. So I will call this as T0. Now when a solute is added, now what happens here? This is the temperature where the solution solvent is boiling now. So which is this now? This is for the solution. To understand this, I am just marking this as pure, and this is in the solution. Right, students? So this I am considering the boiling point of the pure solvent and the solvent in the solution. So now what has happened? There is a difference here. I will call this as delta T, that is change in the temperature. As it is boiling, I will mark this as B. Now what is that delta TB? This is what is elevation in boiling point. Now what or how I can define the elevation in boiling point? Can I call it an increase? So what is elevation in boiling point, it is the increase in the boiling point of the solvent when a solute is added to it. How you denote that? We denote this as delta TB. What is delta TB? Is equal to boiling point of the solvent in the solution minus that of the pure solvent. Right? So what will be the unit here, student? Unit will be Kelvin or degree Celsius, whatever will be the unit for the two quantities. So this is what is elevation in boiling point. Now let us see the expression for this. To know the expression for this, there are some things what you have to remember. So thermodynamically it is proved and experimentally it is confirmed that elevation in boiling point is directly proportional to molality of the solution. What is molality, students? Molality is the number of moles of the solute present per kg of the solvent. So what is delta TB is directly proportional to molality. Now this is what? This is according to thermodynamically it is proved and experimentally it is confirmed that this relation is directly depending on molality. Now you know that we cannot keep the equation in this form, so I will remove this by a constant. So delta TB is equal to a constant, that is K into M. Now this K we are studying for boiling point, so I will write this as B. What you call this KB is the ebullioscopic constant. This is called ebullioscopic constant, or it is a constant for elevation of boiling point. Now this particular ebullioscopic constant, let us see what will be this. If I say how you can define this, for that if the molality of the solution is 1, suppose, then what will be your expression? Delta TB is equal to KB, right? When you have this expression, when the molality of the solution is 1. Now let us define this ebullioscopic constant. Ebullioscopic constant is what? Is the elevation in the boiling point. How you can define this, student? It is the elevation or increase in the boiling point of the solvent for a molar solution. What is the meaning of a molar? Means when the molality is 1. Or you can change this, instead having a molar, you can put the definition of molality here. So how I can reframe the definition for KB is elevation in or increase in the boiling point of the solvent when 1 mole of the solute is dissolved in 1 kg of the solvent. So that is how I can define the ebullioscopic constant. Right, students? Now let us see the unit for this ebullioscopic constant. Ebullioscopic constant, whatever, there is a method to find this. Whatever the unit I want to find, that is KB. So I will write, or I will take this to one side and I will reframe the equation. How I can reframe this? It will become delta TB upon M. Now what is the unit for delta TB is Kelvin, right, upon molal. So what will be the unit? It will be K molal inverse. Now if you don't want this molal inverse, you can again split this. So that will be equal to, what is the unit for molality? That is K upon, what is molality? Mole per kg of the solvent. Right, students? So what will be the unit for KB? Unit for KB is equal to K kg, because when I will take this up, it will become plus 1. So it will become kg, and mole, this is 1. So it will become minus 1. So the unit for ebullioscopic constant is K kg mole inverse. Now let us see the derivation. Let us see the relation between Kb, delta Tb and molar mass of the solute. You know, students, that elevation in boiling point of the solvent in the solution is a colligative property, and this colligative property is also used to calculate the molar mass of the solute. So let us see the derivation for this. Say for example, I have taken W2 kg of the solvent of the solute dissolved in W1 kg of the solvent. Then, according to the equation, delta TB is directly proportional to molality. I am going back to the derivation. So, delta TB is directly proportional to molality. Then what is delta TB is equal to Kb into molality, right? Now, what is molality? So, according to the definition of molality, molality is equal to given mass of the solute upon molar mass of the solute into mass of the solvent, right students? W2 upon M2, W1. This is what is molality. I'll mark this equation as 1 and this as 2. So from equation 1 and 2, I'll just substitute the value of molality from here in this equation. So what I will get? Delta TB is equal to Kb into W2 upon M2 W1. So this is the derivation. You know that this particular colligative property is also used to calculate the molar mass. Where is the molar mass of the solute? Molar mass of the solute is this. So I am just rearranging the equation. So M2 is equal to Kb W2 upon delta TB W1. Now what is delta TB? Let us split that and finalize the equation. So it will be Kb W2 upon, this is what student? Boiling point of the solution minus boiling point of the pure solvent. So this will be this W1. So this is the derivation that gives you the relation between the molar mass of the solute, elevation in boiling point, ebullioscopic constant, given mass of the solute and the given mass of the solvent. Thank you students.